This is PTI. I'm Cameron Hastings. This is Antoine Wood and Kennedy Rice. Today we're going to be discussing who is the next GOAT. Antoine?
I think the next potential GOAT could be John Morant. Even though he has some background and what he did, I believe he could still be the next GOAT. I mean, he averages 22 points a game. Doesn't really matter when he has really good finishing, and playmaking skills. John on the court's a great sight to see. He makes the fans go crazy sometimes. It depends who they're playing. Ja carries the Grizzlies nonstop. I mean, if Ja wasn't on the Grizzlies, I think the Grizzlies would be falling downhill. But now since he's suspended, I mean, it's kind of bad for the Grizzlies. But I think that John Morant can get back on his feet and become the potential GOAT.
Kennedy, what do you think?
Okay, well, I think he's wrong. I'm going to have to go with Devin Booker. He's a guy that's carried the Suns for a while now. He averages about 23 points per game. He's a very loyal guy. He doesn't really have any beef with any of the other players on the team. He's a great playmaker. And the Suns' offense is pretty much based around Devin Booker. So.
I mean, Devin Booker has been in the league for a while, though, now. So you think he still has the time and energy to pass LeBron or Michael Jordan and being the GOAT?
I do think he could potentially be, yes.
So you think John Morant is going to pass LeBron and going to pass Michael Jordan and be better than them?
Definitely. I mean, John Morant, he's still pretty young. Compared to Devin Booker, he's still young. Devin Booker's old compared to John Morant. John Morant also has paint skills. Devin Booker's okay, I guess. John Morant has speed. Devin Booker the bones are getting to him. But I feel like John Morant, if he keeps going and pulls through, he could pass everybody and become the GOAT.
So do you think John Morant needs to fix anything about his game to become the GOAT, or do you think he needs to just stay the same and just keep working harder?
I mean, if he didn't have that one big ego mindset about passing the ball, if he doesn't always try to be the top scorer in the game, I think he'd do a little bit more better. But that big ego of John Morant's kind of gets in the way.
Do you think Devin Booker has a big ego, or do you think he's very humble and keeps to himself?
I think he's a pretty humble guy and keeps to himself. And about what he said with John Morant, I think that he needs to work on himself outside of the game of basketball because you can't be the GOAT if you're not playing. So.
All right.
See, do you think John Morant will fix his behavior off and on the court and be a better person? And you think that would help him become the GOAT? Or do you think him trying to change himself will affect him and make him not become the GOAT?
I mean, he has a good mindset on the court, but sometimes off the court he thinks that just because he's made it big or anything, he can do what he wants. And there's no consequences. There's always repercussions for what you do. And what John Morant's been doing lately is not going to help him in the long run.
So, but in the long run of things, will anybody remember a charge, or will they remember him dunking on somebody or him crossing somebody up and getting a dunk in the paint?
They'll remember how he carried the Grizzlies to the finals.
More than?
Yes, easily.
So, do you think Devin Booker is going to get his stats up and just completely take over the league, or do you think he's going to slowly rise to fame?
I think it will be kind of a mix of the two. I think it'll be a bit more slower, but not extremely slow of a rise. But give him a few years, and I think he can get a lot closer.
This was PTI. I'm Cameron Hastings. This is Antoine Wood and